And we're live on Fun Frolicking Friday.
Hi everyone! Welcome to Fun Frolicking Friday. I am really happy to be here with Karezza, and we may have another guest joining us. They're having some technical difficulties. If they don't join us, if Deborah doesn't join us today, they'll join us another time
Yeah.
for a continuation, if not today. But today we will be really dropping into what it means to really be conscious about what we put into our bodies, about making sure we're getting the proper superfoods and nutrition and like what does fitness mean to you? Do you have a connection to your body and movement and really just kind of the full spectrum, kind of having a healthy lifestyle and learning what does that mean to you? What are your body's needs? And how do you learn? How do you get these needs met? So I'm going to be sharing about how I am and some of my challenges and what I'm doing now and what's working for me, and Karezza as well. And then we'll see if Deborah comes, and Deborah will share about her experience.
Yeah.
So, Karezza, yeah, if you want to share, what brings you here today and the topic?
Yeah, definitely. I'm the topic on celebrating healthy living is something that's really juicy for me. Every time I go to the shop and look for or find organic or eco-friendly products, it just makes me go like crazy, like a little girl. It just turns me on and it tickles me because it's just knowing that, I'm creating a life that I can live longer and healthier and just mind, body, spirit, and that's connected to everything, and just being able to be more natural without incorporating toxic chemicals into my temple, into my body.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Yeah. And how was that, I was thinking like, and how that relates to, frolicking and having fun would be like, how can you have fun and enjoy this life and this body if you're not healthy? If
Yeah.
your mind and your body's needs aren't being met with proper food, nutrition, exercise, fitness, whatever that is, it will impact you and you won't be able to frolic so fun and freely. And I have definitely experienced that, kind of like in general, just like being sick, we have to take care of our bodies. Yeah. I'm like sending out the Spidey vibes right now so that Deborah will appear. She
I
has
know, Deborah.
yeah, she is like so wise when it comes to
Yeah.
making sure you are getting the proper food and the proper nutrition and how you can do that and different tips and tools around that. I've actually, taken on a whole new lifestyle and protocol of superfoods due to what I've witnessed in her. Um, and learning about my body's needs and how I can get my body's needs met. As a lot of you may or may not know, as going blind has made getting my food and nutrient needs, like getting those needs met, has been hard. Never mind quality food. So it's been really awesome that now I'm in a place where I am getting like really quality ingredients and superfoods into this body temple, as Karezza said,
Yeah.
so that I am able to dance to,
Yeah.
sometimes like maybe you don't feel like you have a fitness routine or exercise routine because you're not vitalized. Maybe you need the proper food or the proper nutrition or supplementation.
Definitely.
We're very complex beings, man.
I know. I
Yeah.
know. And it's really interesting on the terms of like eating organically, like clean or non-GMO, everybody talks about. Because when I was living in Germany, I found that it was more equal on equal level. Like people could go and buy organic food more freely. Like on terms of pay, in terms of buying, how much you spend, because here in the US, buying organic is a luxury. Like you go to Whole Foods and it's like $10 for, I don't know, like organic juice in a glass jar. And living in Europe, for instance, you could go to a shop and buy the same for like $5 or $4. So the playing field for people, it's not just about the rich or the middle class, upper middle class that can afford to be healthier. It's really everybody. Like everybody's almost on the same playing field and they have the same options as the rich, and the wealthy do. So it's really important to take that into consideration. But there are options you can find, cheaper organic options as well, or non-GMO options when you look at other shops. It's not just Whole Foods. There are other options as well. So
Yeah. And something you mentioned earlier that I'm not super fluent on, but I want to be more fluent on, and I like knowing is things being more eco-friendly. Like say, how is my food sourced? Or take supplements. How is my supplementation sourced? Where is it coming from? What is it made of? And like, who am I giving my money to? Like, what are they doing, with my money? Are they, making conscious choices? And I'm definitely now, I've got involved with this company and I'm so excited. Like at first it was really just about me and getting the proper food that I need. Now, helping others and weaving that into my kind of coaching and wellness practice. I've been feeling really juiced up about that because there's that saying, health is wealth. And, I've considered myself to be super health conscious, but I've definitely, there's always room for growth. And especially like we change, our bodies needs change. What worked for me yesterday or 5 years ago, that's not what my body needs today. Like with me going through menopause at 36 years old. Okay, like I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
People I talk to are like, no, you're so young. You know what I mean? And like it's so I'm definitely in this place of like wanting to amp up the volume on the importance of making sure your body is getting its needs met. And the knowledge that, so for me, I have a past with drugs and alcohol. That did a number on my insides. And maybe if I had taken these kinds of, made these choices for my life and my body and detoxing my body years ago, things may have been different. And that's why it's so important for us to think about this stuff. My body, my system has just been through a lot. And detoxing what it's been through between the drugs and the alcohol. And then as a child, I was on antibiotics a lot. And I did not eat consciously or healthily. Yeah. So
Yeah, no, I hear you with that. I think, when you're younger, people think they're going to live forever and that they can do whatever. And it's not going to affect them in the long run, and it's all about living for the moment and living free, and nobody telling you what to do. But in the end, like, it's important to be, at some point you have to wake up and know
Don't
that,
eat
yeah,
McDonald's.
What is it?
I said, don't eat McDonald's.
I know. But that's, you grow up as well, though, and you change, like you said. Maybe you used to eat poorly when you were 15, but now, you're 25 now, and you're making more conscious choices when you eat. So,
yeah.
Yeah.
And there's, like you said, there's that thought or, reality that being healthy or making healthy food choices is an expense. And it's like one of my teachers told me once, it's like the bank account for your life. Like, it is worth it. You are worth it. Your body is worth it. And so, getting creative and finding the ways and the means. Like me right now, the fact that my superfoods and my body's needs and my body and mind get delivered to my door, like, that's awesome. It's hard getting out. Some of us are very, very, very busy, as well as me being blind, so and then community, because who we are around and who we spend our time with, we will be influenced by their choices and their lifestyle and their nutrition. And that's why, Deborah, she's someone, that, like, I value, and, I really trusted getting involved in this business and taking these, this nutrition information into my body and these superfoods into my body. I totally lost my train of thought. What was the first thing I said there?
Oh, God. About community, about surrounding.
Community, having, being connected to people that are making conscious food choices. And so for me, this is a community as well. Like, I feel like I now also have access to a community of beautiful, healthy, like-minded individuals and conscious humans making choices for themselves and helping others in making better food choices or lifestyle choices, and giving people the tools that they need to do that. Sometimes we just don't know.
Beautiful. But it's,
I was gonna say, and getting a natural or something like that can be expensive, and may not be covered by your insurance where you are. And so sometimes we really have to, outsource, like, go to our friends, like, do your research and connect with them.
Definitely. I mean, and there's so much, you can create groups, create talks. So there's so much technology now that, you can really create, a conscious food or a conscious health group and talk and to people from all over the world and creating these conscious choices and hearing other people's, thoughts and opinions and about food and what's going on in the world of, like, organic or eco-friendly living as well. So it's really cool.
That was actually a thought I've been having about the idea of doing events around this and bringing together different wellness practitioners. That just juices me up, the idea of doing that. And connecting and sharing tips and tools. Like, sometimes you just, like I said, you just don't know. And having that pool, that wealth of knowledge to pull from when you're connected to a conscious, like, not just conscious, but people that are conscious about what they're putting in their body. And what they're doing on this earth and to the earth. It's like a whole different vibration. Like it's just, I can, people that are eating and thinking and making these kinds of choices, they're just, the vibration is just beautiful. It's precious. It's absolutely precious. I've had an opportunity over this last week to connect with just some really high vibe, conscious, but very diverse, so diverse from all over the place. People, but we all share one common thing. We have a human body. And it has needs, and it will get sick, and things happen, so making sure that it's functioning so that we can function and frolic and dance and feel alive. It's pretty important. When I cheat, so like I would say for me, there's different degrees of cheating, right? There's like, I'm gonna get some organic mac and cheese, right? That's one level of cheat. And then there's McDonald's, right? Even with something like that, like I can feel the difference in my body.
Oh yeah.
Totally. And that's the other thing we were talking about, and we're going to share a little practice too. Let me know when we're about halfway through. On the importance of really being connected to your body, and mindful with your eating, and ways that you can do that.
Yeah, definitely. And I think, being mindful as well is also like you had talked about, I think we had talked about it a little bit before that, like embodying the food and really knowing the history, like really paying attention to where it comes from, where the money going, where your money is going to, making sure if it's certified organic, that it's actually on a farm where it is like natural. Like you could be on top of a power, like a sewage plant, and people call that organic. But how is that organic when there's, pollution going into the food as well? So, you really have to be aware and level up. If you say you're conscious, you want to be more conscious, you want to be more, about what you eat. It's also about knowing the history, knowing about, where it comes from, where it's grown, if it's made with pesticides or GMO or non-GMO. Like all these little factors are all part of like being more conscious and more aware in the products that we choose to, to buy and invest in ourselves. So it's not just about going to the shop, oh, it's organic, I'm just going to buy it because it's organic, or it's this or it's that. It's really like taking the time to appreciate it and really dive into it as well. So
yeah. I'm wondering, around what time it is, and if there's any chatter, or if you heard from Miss Deborah.
Kelly said hello, and she said she got fresh fruits this morning, and she needs to get honey from a local beekeeper.
Oh, it sounds so good. Yeah. I think of like maybe an apple with honey, a nice fresh apple dipped in honey. Oh, that sounds so good. Or a human body.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking about that today. I don't know if they started up the farmers markets around me yet or not.
Ooh,
but I prefer getting and giving local, you know,
Yeah.
and that's definitely like with going blind, one of the things like my food choices has just like it's gotten really hard, not only to get them, but like, you know, like you had mentioned, like you just don't know like
Yeah.
where, you know, what, and not everybody's honest.
Yeah. Mhm.
You know, so it's scary, you know.
Yeah.
That's why I feel so cool right now being involved and proud and happy like that, like I know about the business and the background and the people involved in
Yeah.
creating these superfoods, you know, and just making sure, because, you know, like I said, sometimes I'm not able to get all my proper nutrients. And so I need to make sure that I am at least taking some supplementation
Mhm.
to get my basic body's needs met, as well as detoxify from any potential cucky that I'm taking in consciously or
Yeah.
unconsciously. And, you know,
Yeah.
yeah, yep, yep,
Yes.
yep. I'm
Um,
imagining probably halftime.
it's 2021.
2021. Oh my God, that's the year. So I'll introduce the practice. Um, you know, this is a tool that I was taught um, a while ago, and it's so simple, but it's really, really powerful. And, you know, sometimes we need these really simple tools. You know, using, in essence, you're going to use your body as a pendulum um, to really feel like if something is for you or not for you. You know, you grab the piece of food and you hold it. If your body leans toward it, then it's for you. If your body leans away from it, it's not. It may be a very slight push or pull. Just like that's what the practice we're going to do right now is to help us get into our body so that we can be more conscious about how our body is responding to food while we hold it or when we put it in us. Um, and what's going on in your body right now. So whether you're watching this now, live, or later, please do tune in. And I love hearing how the practice lands on you, what you got out of it, and if you use it like at the grocery store or at home later when you're trying to decide what to eat, please come back and tell us. Okay. So, and I love sound. It really helps us get into our body. Let me do a little test real quick. Did you hear that?
Yep.
Okay, cool. All right, so close your eyes if you can. Breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. And breathing into your belly, bringing all your attention and awareness to your belly, your guts, your digestive system. Let's start there. Inviting the sound into your belly, inviting your belly to expand as you inhale. And as you exhale, feel that belly contract and really let out all the old stale air. Putting your hands on your belly. And if you could take your gaze and turn it inwards and down into that belly. Take those hands and imagine them going right through your skin, take the sound through your ears, down, the breath through your nose. Imagine your belly getting all it needs. Giving it love, gratitude. And I invite you to now pose a silent inquiry to yourself, to your body, to your womb, to your gut. What do you need? How can I nourish and love you today? Or whatever statements or inquiries you're feeling that your body needs to hear. Now take a moment to let your internal gaze and your attention expand from your belly, the center of your belly button, slowly out, going down your legs and up your torso, just feeling and noticing that inner eye, maybe even letting your hands help, going deeply inside, connecting down into your knees, up into your chest, breathing down through your calves into your feet, across your shoulders, down your arms into your hands.
Are you able to get in there? Oh, you can't talk right now. The weirdest thing.
And then bringing it all the way up to your third eye, your mind, your crown, and just noticing your entire being right now. And I invite you, maybe later or right now, you can journal what came up. You can do this practice later and ask the questions. And then just let the answers flow through your pen. Or right now, I'd love to ask Karezza and or anybody who is watching. Is there anything that did come through from your body to you?
Yeah, I just felt really, I could feel energy, a lot of energy, a lot of positive energy throughout my body, just saying that I am loved and yeah, I am delicious. Yeah.
Was that, did I hear Deborah come in or was that something
Yes,
else?
she is. She is. She's here. I don't see her photo though. The video isn't working.
It's the weirdest thing. Is it ridiculous? Anyway, I can just shine my love to you guys. It's so when technology doesn't support it, it's like, I'm here with my heart and my love and my soul and my, all the wisdom of being a nutrition an Ayurveda health practitioner for my whole life. And I just want to love you and hug you and yummy, yummy. And instead, there's this big H with a block. Well, maybe it's for Haviland. I don't know what it's.
Yeah.
So I do want to say, and I haven't heard because Hollis, as an angel, was trying to help me get in. And so we've had lots of suggestions like, and I'm going to be just like, I love Candace and how real and authentic she is. Oh my God. I just love you, angel, sweetheart, and this beautiful Karezza. And what I don't know yet what you've shared because I was trying to get in. So, but I'm going to say something very spontaneously to support. Yeah. You can tell me what you said. So I just want to send love and light out to the audience. I can paint a picture of who I am. I'm like 5'2" with long blonde hair and a big smile on my face. And I just love everybody, just like Candace and Karezza. And I'm getting chills everywhere. So God's really coming in. However you say, you can say higher power, but my higher power is coming in like chills everywhere, transmitting. So I want to send love out to the audience. And the magic of what we're doing is, and Candace might have already said it, is that this Superfood Protocol that we work with, that is a very specific system with very amazing products. And it's literally brought nutrition to her doorstep and given her the food she needs where she can shake it in her shaker mug. And I was going to show you my green top yummy shaker mug. And we can specifically say that we are with an amazing company, Purium. But the reason we don't really identify product names is we want you to come to us because we have a whole system, a whole way that we work with you. And we, the shakes have one of them has 16 power foods in them and the other one has 37 power foods in them with adaptogenic mushrooms. And the green shake that tastes like apples and berries has everything like spirulina and chlorella and dunaliella and green barley grass juice and wheatgrass juice and the yummy. And they have major protein in them from plant-based protein. So people who are wanting to be kind to animals and kind to their bodies and clean their bodies out, they just adore it. And other people are learning that we've got to do that. We've just got to bring these superfoods in so you can eat what you love still. You can enjoy yourself. We're all about celebrating life consciously, the name of the show. And that was the name of my business in Maui. I lived in Maui for 8 years, taking people kayaking and swimming with dolphins and whales. Wow. And Candace and I have been dancers our whole life. And I'm getting to know Karezza with her beautiful smile. But I just want to say we're doing a summer reset health program and we guide you through it, and you can add these superfoods to your already wonderful lifestyle, or it might improve. You might just feel better and better and better. And we have an amazing supportive healthy lifestyle community, and you can be a happy customer, or you can actually have a home-based business. And we just want you to reach out to us, and we love chatting with you. We like finding out, what are you about? What do you love? What are your health goals? So Candace.
Oh yeah, I was just gonna say, and there's one thing about this, making healthy lifestyle choices and changes. Sometimes I know I'm human and it's hard to do by myself and to keep up with. And the great thing is you got a team of support. You got a whole accountability team giving tips and tools. And not only have I seen that we really care about the physicality and our bodies, but a real soulful tribe too. I've been able to be emotional, and run a business and be messy. And it's awesome.
Yes. So it is about all of that, that we can be real, that we're authentic. In our community, we love that. We actually encourage it. And in the Love Coach Academy, we encourage that too. So I am a love coach with Candace in the Love Coach Academy. And we're all about empathy and compassion. And because people are going through stuff, people have been in shutdown for a year, people have been in COVID, and, you know, and Candace has had a hormonal shift that, oh my God, I've gone through that. Yep. And I have lots of tips for balancing hormones and going through menopause because I've done it. And yet I'm celebrating that I feel like I'm 45 forever, you know, and dancing like 2 hours a day and teaching water aerobics. So, you know, we all have our stories of how the superfoods have helped us. Like for me, I was a dancer for life and doing yoga, and the superfoods helped me recover from 2 operations with my knees and reclaim my dancer, swimmer, yoga body. And for Candace, so far, it's like getting healthy nutrition sent to her door and easy to shake in the shaker mug and mix for anybody who's got handicaps or eyesight challenge or anything. And then people are thriving with this economically. So once you get into the business and start building your team, which we help you with every step of the way, and we hold your hand, some people are just like rocking it, making more than they ever made in a day job. Wow. But we encourage people to keep their day jobs until the next with this surpass that. Let's see, what else have you talked about, Candace? How can I support you, beloved sweetheart?
I feel like we've kind of dropped in on a few different things. I think the other one thing I want to drop in on, and I'd love to pass it to Karezza and see what she'd love to talk about and hear more about. Okay. Like I was thinking about, you know, travel. A lot of us love to travel and be on the road. And when you're doing that, it can be hard. Like I used to always try to carry around a shaker bottle and powder or whatever and find it. As well as the business side, you know, you can run this from anywhere. So it's just, yeah. Karezza, what do you think? What are your thoughts, and what would you like to hear from Deborah?
Yeah, I would love to learn more and maybe take part in the program myself. I love conscious living. I love eating very clean, very organically, very just knowing what I'm eating, where it comes from, very conscious about living longer and being as healthy and conscious and aware as possible, like where everything comes from, as it affects both, you know, mind as well, body and spirit, or, you know, temple, soul, whatever you want to call it. So
I love that. I love that. I'm thinking of an inner joke because it is funny that I look like a white kind of stool with a big H on it. So we'll say that the H stands for health. So really,
happy, healthy, happy, healthy,
happy, healthy, holy, and all the good stuff. So, Karezza, to address your question, yes, this really does support longevity. I just think of all the people, like in California, I would sometimes go to an HMO. I'm not going to say a name because I don't want to criticize anything, but I would see a lot of people walking around who had resigned to a certain quality of old age that looked like being swollen and white, pasty, and gaining weight and losing their health and thinking that that was normal. And it's really not. What that is what our dear friend Rachel calls, that is a collection of toxins. And what we want to do, the more we clean our body out with these superfoods, which cleans the blood and cleans the intestines, our probiotic product is a Rolls-Royce probiotic that gets rid of all glyphosates, GMOs. And then the more you clean the body out, what the ancient Essenes knew, which I really relate to, and so does Dave Sandoval, the owner of the company, that then our body wants to heal itself. And then we can be as healthy as we can possibly be at any age, and then pop out like a piece of toast when our work is done, you know. But I know people who play tennis till they're 95 and racquetball and the woman who's 80 years old, dancing. She has scoliosis, but she was dancing all the way in high heels. And I dance in high heels, and I'm a little bit older, so I'm the mystery voice from the big H. And oh my God, I mean, you just love it so much. I joined this 5 years ago, and I've been really rocking it. And I've welcomed in so many different people who have improved their health, lost weight, gotten better sleep, better digestion. Let's see, got rid of aches and pains. What are the other things that are really people say I mean, we have a Facebook page we can invite you to if you're interested.
Yeah.
All about our core 4 nutrition.
Yeah. So on that, if you're watching this now or later, okay, you can reach out to us, or if you're comfortable, you could say, hey, add me to the group, right in the comments. Or if you have a specific thing going on in your life, like we really want to know what's going on, what are your needs, what health issues are going on, or you're really interested in the business side, let us know, and we will, get you the appropriate information. If it's more private, definitely reach out or just comment here. Or if you have any questions right now, definitely let us know. Yeah.
Right. And we have very specific gift codes that shave 25% off the cost of what you get. And so that's major. And the program that we want to invite you into really will give you all the nutrition you need for a month. And then you can add what we call flex foods, where you might be, having watermelon or apples in the morning, or a salad for lunch, or even steamed greens and, and salmon or something for dinner. Some people are doing it and still eating whatever they are used to eating because of family traditions and what they're used to. But just by adding the superfoods, you automatically get healthier, because let's think of it this way. You're walking around in a body that we could call a sacred temple. And this body needs all the cells of all the organs, of the bloodstream, of the heart, of the brain, of the digestive tract, to be fed with superior nutrition. And this is superior nutrition. And if you're getting processed food, it's full of dead stuff, and it could be having glyphosates in it, and for sure all sorts of other stuff, preservatives and sugar, a lot of sugar. So by getting on this, you'll discover it tastes better. Here's another point I just want to make, and then I'll turn it over to whoever is burning with the next thing to share. But I don't want to lose my train of thought. But when doing the superfoods, your cravings will disappear. So the superfoods help your body become more alkaline. So you'll find, like I really adore coffee. I do like coffee. I even say to my people, it's okay to keep your coffee in place. Because, hey, if you've given up alcohol and drugs and all of that stuff, and you go to any meetings, like a 12-step meeting, coffee is the number one thing, so nobody has to give up coffee. Okay. But as you do this and you love it, and you get healthier and healthier, you may notice yourself using less and less of it, just because you're thinking, oh my God, I feel so good, I want another green shake. So I'm going to shake my green shake, at least so you can hear it, and then drink it, because I'm salivating. It's so yummy. It tastes like apples and berries. And okay, who wants to speak next?
Yummy.
I can. Is there any other questions or anything from the
No.
I was just also thinking, like you said, we may have our comfort foods and our normal things that we're not ready to let go of, or we may never ever want to. So I totally get that, but also I like getting creative. And so I watched a video from one of our friends and business partners, about making a different drink with water and lemon and some of our liquid herbals, and I did that, and then I added some of my own liquid herbal supplements that I need to make, and it's just like I had a drink and I made sure that I got everything in me, and it tasted absolutely amazing.
That's great. I love that. Hey,
Yeah.
I wanted to say something, Candace, since we're at 150.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Uh-oh. No.
is it the? I can't hear you, Deborah.
Uh-oh. Type it in, Deborah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know.
it's broken up.
Hear me?
No, it's coming in and out. Yeah. No.
That Candace.
Oh,
Candace.
I can't hear.
I can't hear you. Could you type it in? And we can read it?
Oh, wait. Oh, I think she just dropped. She just dropped from the stream.
Okay. She'll probably comment.
It's okay. At least she came. She got in. Hollis helped her as well.
Yeah.
Hollis helped.
Yeah. Oh, we love Hollis. On that topic,
Yay.
to all you guys out there, Hollis Taylor is going to be joining us. They are the author of a book called Divine Androgyne. They hold space for a fire circle. They do tarot, astrology. They are a wealth of so much knowledge, very sex positive, very conscious, very spiritual, but also like very real, So I'm really excited to have them on, and we'll be talking about their book, Divine Androgyne, and they will share what that means to them and what their perspective is on that. I personally am excited because I love neutrality. I love the gray area.
Yeah.
I love the liberation and the freedom that we have to be whoever we want to be, to identify how we truly feel inside, not based on what someone else told us or what our physicality tells us, but we get to choose. And whatever that is what is divine. That is what you are meant here to be. So excited to talk about that with them.
Yeah, Candace, I think Deborah asked Ken, do you want to do a live after this and then have a visual conversation?
That way we could have a fun visual.
We hear you.
Yeah,
okay, I'm the mystery voice, and hey, I'm the same to you, right, Candace? So I'm here by voice, and that's how you know me. And so I got all dressed up in my favorite turquoise dress. So hey, I'm all ready for the party. So so I want to get on a live with you, which will be a live for us today, okay? And talk to your audience. So let's do that after this show is over, because I don't know if my magical space disappear again.
Yeah, and you sounded like you had something like really important you wanted to say when you bleeped out. I don't know if you remember, if you want to try now or type it in.
I'll say it. Technology is another thing. So I do want people to know that I'm actually quite technical, but somehow my StreamYard and my camera are not merging today. So I don't know what that's about.
You're also in Florida, and I feel like sometimes.
And I'm in Florida, and there's thunderstorms on the way. But
yeah.
What I think I was saying is that we do have a very specific summer health reset program coming up, and so if people want to get their products from you, they want to get on board soon. And so what we will be doing is having a chat with them and then inviting them to our Core 4 Nutrition page, but they do it through us, through you, through us, and
with the three of us.
I'm here totally supporting Candace's whole business because, she's with me. So it's all win, win, win. And that's how we play. Yeah, we play win, win. So let's see, what else was I going to say? So I was saying something maybe about glyphosates and about cleansing the body, that really, if you want to feel great, people love feeling happy. People want to have fun. People want to feel great, but often they're grabbing for things that's like a temporary fix, but it's not the deeper joy. So, you could eat donuts all day, but you're going to feel like, what? So really, if you go for these, if you go for the superfoods, you're going to feel good inside and out, and you're going to feel and look your best. And then we're helping you to live the life of your dreams. Yeah. And both, I'm getting to know Karezza better. So that's why I see your beautiful face, your beautiful smile, and I want to connect with you more. And I know she's going to join us. So we're going to be doing this all together. I think it was just that we are inviting people to something that's very specific and very real and has created awesome transformations. And that on our Core 4 page, people get to see before and after pictures and hear people's story medicine, really. I mean, people tell their story from the depth of their impact. Rachel, who's my business partner, and now Candace is also, had Hashimoto's before. She had brain fog and lost all of her energy. And she was a 40-year-old who was working very alone in long, hard hours as a wedding photographer. So this gave her health back, her energy, her, when she said after she did her first cleanse with the superfoods, she was waking up just wanting to go to the gym, wanting to run, wanting to dance, wanting to celebrate. And then she did bodybuilding and won all these awards in a bikini and gowns. And she looked like $1 million because I was there. I walked every step of the way with her. And we've been girlfriends now for 6 years and doing this also. And then for me, as I said, I got all my energy back and I am just dancing and celebrating life, and I have all the energy in the world all day long. So people will have fun with this. And here's another thing I want to say, because we have friends out there like Yaw Tutu and all these other friends where they are health practitioners or massage therapists or, teaching different things like that you teach, Candace, and or you might be a doctor, you might be a chiropractor, you might be a massage therapist, if I said that, or you might be somebody just wanting a home-based business. But if you're a practitioner of some sort, this really dovetails because you're seeing clients anyway, and then you're helping them with their health and fitness and well-being to be the best they can be of themselves. And so people love and adore it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of the things I always like to say. I like to weave things. Like Tantra is a Sanskrit word, and that all it means is to weave. And so, yeah, I'm really witnessing, and I'm looking forward to weaving this together and like taking people on journeys in their bodies to help them make better health choices for themselves,
Candace, it goes so well with that. I actually studied Tantra when I lived in Maui. I studied with Margot Anand and Charles and Carolyn Muir and with Joan and Tomas Hartfield. And I remember Charles one time saying, if you want to be a good tantrika or daka or whatever, you've got to be as healthy as possible. You want to be even doing yoga also because you want to be able to move around in your body and with your beloved, and you want to feel good and be beautiful. So it totally weaves in with Tantra. Absolutely, to have your body be as healthy and beautiful as possible.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's 2:00.
Yep.
All right, guys. This has been an awesome show. Please do leave in the comments any questions, reach out to us. Would love to connect, tell you more. Would love to have you on our team, and or just help you figure out if you're getting the proper superfoods that your body needs right now. And we all do different levels of coaching work. So you want to learn about our coaching practices, you can see all of our information there right on the screen. Get in touch. Any closing statements from you guys?
Can you still hear me?
You can go. Yeah. You can go.
Oh, okay. Or Karezza, why don't you say something first?
Yeah, it's been a delight to have Deborah on, and it's just it's amazing to be aware and level up, if you say you're conscious, you live consciously, you have to live it fully, which includes not just intimately, sexually or whatnot, but also in your body, in health, in mind, soul, and spirit. So it's a whole, you have to live spiritually and be aware of it all. So thank you, Deborah, for coming and, talking about your program and helping people, reach a higher sense of living. So.
Oh, thank you so much. It is a joy to be here. And yes, it's all about heart, mind, body, and spirit and weaving together. And when I was studying Tantra, but since that's really something that Candace does so well, I studied all the 8-limb path of yoga, all of the different yogas. And I learned that Tantra yoga meant union with God, really union. But I see that translates into weaving everything together. And there's Hatha yoga, moving the body, and there's Raja yoga, with the mind and the divine wisdom. So, and the Ayurveda, all the Vedic scriptures that I've studied, and the Ayurveda health remedies, which I wanted to share more of. So please keep watching Candace's page because she's going to be doing different lives, and each one is valuable. Each one she'll be sharing her intuition and wisdom of the moment, and I'm going to get on a few lives with her. So hopefully I'll see all your wonderful audience, and we just want to send you love and blessings today in every way.
And definitely, peeps, if you want to see Deborah, go check her out on her page. She shares a lot of great things there and has a different wealth of knowledge. We all share some commonalities, but the three of us also have very unique, different gifts to offer. So check us out, and I hope to see you next Friday. And other than that, over and out.
Yes. Thank you. I do want to meet people on my page.
Have a lovely weekend.
Bye.
Bye.